Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. I'm Sir Nick, and this is The Road to the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Quail Hollow in Charlotte, North Carolina, we present live opening round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. The leader is the Englishman, Tyrrell Hatton. He's on the move early at 5 under par. We get into the action here starting at the par 3 fourth. Round one here at Quail Hollow. We last saw this course during the President's Cup. The United States beating the feisty international team 17.5 to 12.5 for their 9th straight win in that competition. But Frank, let's talk about the golf course. What are players going to have to do to handle Quail Hollow this week?
Well, Rich, I'm going to have a shot back at you, Rich. Why you got to bring up the internationals losing another President's Cup? But anyway, back.
I loved how they played, Frank. They really fought hard.
Well, that's a very condescending remark. But back to the golf course, because that's the question at hand. I really do love what's being done. Or Quail Hollow's evolved from really what it was in the 60s. Golf courses sort of got this bigger landscape, bigger presentation. And really, it stretches every part of your game. You have to be long enough, that's for sure. You have to be bold enough. And especially, you have to finish your round, because the green mile gets anybody's attention.
Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. Fairly long 25-foot putt here. No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Back to another par 4, the 5th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
It's a dogleg right that goes back up the hill, Rich. It should have been a wide fairway, but what Fazio did that was, I think, very, very clever. He put one bunker on the left side, as you can see, that is about 330 yards to get past it. And those 2 bunkers on the right. So what was a wide fairway has all of a sudden shrunk down to the position exactly where you want to hit it.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yes, we have 140 yards left to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in a bunker. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 2 over par. Strap in, folks, because we have arrived at a par 3 that is all you can handle. 249 yards sixth, better than 230 yards to the front of the green with bunkers front and back. Good luck. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 sixth, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. Interesting part of the golf course, the long 3 and then the short 5 and now a short par 4. How gettable is this one, Frank?
I think you need your Sunday best, Rich, maybe a little bit of help. But even the strategy of laying up here is quite interesting. The 2 bunkers on the left, well staggered, and that big gaping bunker in the front right of the green. It's really how well you're swinging. I'd give it a crack. Take the head cover off. Well, that is straighter than straight.
So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. Again, good flow to this golf course, good variety. So coming off that drivable par 4/8, we now arrive at a super long par 4. It's the 9th, and it's 505 yards. You're not driving this one. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Frank, break down this approach shot here at the long par 4 9th.
Well, it's a lengthy one. A nice high, soft landing shot would work, but don't be too concerned if you're a little left or right of target, because the mounding on the green should help in your favor.
A birdie putt down to Iona.
Well, this is a big swinging putt from right to left from start to finish.
This is a 13-footer. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from picturesque Quail Hollow, live second-round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Tyrrell Hatton is on top. He's currently at 5 under. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11.
And that tee shot finds the first cut. But really, with that second shot, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4. That one was running so hot. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And that's going to keep him on the outside looking in terms of playing the weekend. Par 4 12th hole, pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway. Ball will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or mess with the trees is because this green is built up and it has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 126 yards to the front of the green. 133 the number, all the way to the flagstick. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. that one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at level par. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow, 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and a chance at birdie is yours.
Awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, tough to gauge quite how far the ball's going to travel coming out of the sand, and that checks up a little bit short. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay at even par. Out of the par 4 14th, it's only 344 yards, not long by today's standards. But, Frank, everywhere you look, there's trouble.
Exactly. And a lot of people just sort of pull the head cover off the driver and they try and fly it on the front edge of the screen. You actually don't have to do that. You can take a 3-wood, land the ball about 30 or 40 yards short, and just let the ball run just short of the green. And it's a fairly straightforward up and down at just about anywhere on the screen. If you hit driver, you've only got one chance, and that has to be perfect.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second.
Really, you have to credit the tee shot because that was huge. Great position, but the touch, every bit as good. Beautiful shot.
Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And that might just wind up being the difference, as for the moment, that's going to move him inside the cut line in his quest to play the weekend. This is a cool hole right there. It is the last par 5 on the golf course. Just stunning. 577-yard 15th. The dog legs to the left. And you can see the second shot is over the water. This one will test your game and your nerve.
The drive was fine, but just not long enough. So this par 5 out of his reach.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows? If you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, live third-round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. The former Texas Longhorn Scotty Scheffler is the leader. He shows the way at 7 under. Let's get out to the action just after the turn as we begin the inward 9 at the par 5 10th. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The two bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot, the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. And a deceptively quick green from back to front.
They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle.
Frank, what's your thinking on this approach shot here at the 11th?
The second shot here at 11 is anything other than straightforward. There's a bit of a ridge in the middle of the screen, so there's a tendency for that ball to roll around a little bit. Be precise.
"11 feet away.
safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
Ball's on the green, I know that, but I'm looking at the flag, and I don't see the ball by the flag.
Always so frustrating when you hit a putt that comes up that short. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity.
So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Okay, that will finish on the front of the green, and with the pin cut front right, a birdie try forthcoming.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at +4. And now it's on to the 14th, another drivable par 4. This one measuring under 350 yards. Water all along the left side of the fairway, and a long, slender green awaits. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Yes, the touch. Excellent there from behind the green, and that one goes down for an unlikely birdie. Frank, this was supposed to be moving day for our featured golfer, but instead, they were moving in the wrong direction. An over par round.
Yeah, actually, you took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah.